beneath Chicago's bustling streets there. A story that ISNT printed on any map. An unfinished subway line, sealed since the 1940s, left to rot behind locked iron gates. Locals call it Station Zero. It all started when construction workers were putting the finishing touches on the city's elevated train system. Back then, Chicago's booming population demanded a faster, better public transit system. So the city invested heavily in what became known as the Loop, a downtown transportation hub with trains shooting off in every direction. And the tracks went deeper than anyone anticipated. Beneath the Loop, another level of tracks was secretly built. No one knew about them, not the commuters who rode the trains or the construction workers laying the tracks. But the tracks kept going deeper and deeper into the earth, until they reached a point where no light could penetrate, no air could circulate. There wasn't even enough space for a person to stand. So the project was abandoned. The entrances sealed and hidden from the public. That is, except for one. A single maintenance hatch close to the State Street subway station. Big enough for people to pass through, but too small to allow machinery to reach it. Fast forward to today, and rumors persist that something strange is down there. Now locals call it Station Zero and say it's cursed. But it doesn't stop curious thrill seekers from trying to find out for themselves. One such group was made up of 3 urban explorers: Emily Carter, Daniel Price, and Marcus Hill. They met in an online forum and decided to venture into the abandoned subway tunnels. It was past midnight when Emily, Carter, Daniel Price, and Marcus Hill squeezed through a maintenance hatch near an active L station. Their flashlights cut through the oppressive darkness, revealing endless concrete stairs spiraling down into the bowels of the earth. No cell service, no city noise, just the drip of water echoing from below. Daniel whispered, "This isn't on any blueprint." "Are you sure this is real?" Emily answered, "We're standing on history." This station was supposed to open in 1943. Then the workers just vanished. At the bottom, they stepped onto a pristine but dust-covered platform. Old porcelain tiles, faded advertisements for war bonds, wooden benches, but the air was strangely warm, like a machine still running. Marcus pointed at a timetable nailed to the wall. It read, "Last train, September 17th, 1943, 11:59 p.m. Then, below, in fresh chalk, someone had written, "Next train, tonight, 11:59 p.m. Emily checked her watch. It was 11:54. A low rumble rolled through the tunnel. Rails vibrated, but there was no wind, no lights approaching. Then a shape emerged, an old 1940s subway car, silent and black, its windows fogged. It stopped without a sound. Daniel's flashlight flickered. It's not powered. Our passengers sat motionless inside the car, heads bowed, dressed in 1940s clothes. Their skin looked grey, like wax. A sign above the doors blinked. "Uptown, one way," Emily whispered. "We need to go." But Daniel had already climbed in. "Just one look," he said. The doors sealed behind him. The passengers raised their heads in unison. empty eye sockets glinting in the beam of his flashlight. Marcus pounded on the doors. Daniel, get out. The train jolted. It began to roll away, still completely silent. Emily and Marcus ran along the platform, shouting his name. Another staircase appeared at the far end, lit by a single bare bulb. Behind them, the sound of the train roared, though no wheels touched the track. They scrambled up the stairs. The hatch above wouldn't budge. A new sign bolted above it read, Station 0, closed to public. Underneath, next train. Tonight, 11:59 p.m. They emerged onto a normal Chicago sidewalk. Morning sunlight streamed down, birds tweeting in the trees. But the city sounded muted, like a recording played too slow. Emily's watch now read 1943. Behind them, the maintenance hatch slammed shut. If you visit the site today, you won't find anything out of the ordinary. At least not until 11:59 p.m. rolls around and the rumbling of a phantom train echoes above you. It's said that Station 0 is officially sealed, but workers still report hearing a single subway car rumble beneath their feet at night, always at 11:59. And if you listen really closely, you can hear the faint squeak of a chalkboard as someone crosses out the time on the old timetable and writes a new one. Next, train 12 midnight. Would you risk stepping onto a forgotten platform? Tell us in the comments what you'd do. And don't forget to like, subscribe to Fear in 60 Seconds, and suggest your own scary ideas for our next video.